Good morning. It is day 6 and it is our final sea day because tomorrow we're at Ocean Cay before this amazing journey comes to an end. Really looking forward to whatever lies ahead today. Don't know exactly what to expect. Beyond this, we really don't have anything on the plans. If you're ready, I am. Let's go. Here is the Pirates Cove water park area with that splash pad. Lines for the slides right now are pretty long. We may come back later to see if they get shorter, but right now they are long. So we're gonna make our way over to the Yacht Club pool deck to try and get away from some of these crowds.
Open it.
Open sesame. Here we are stepping out to the Yacht Club pool deck here on a sea day on the Seascape. The pool is sparsely populated. They do have a buffet up here. Got some salad options, grill options, french fries. We've got some nice looking steak there, some breads. Because honestly, this is a much nicer buffet than what they have down in the main buffet area. Explore real quick, see what all is out here for you guys before I hop in the pool. Pool deck extends here onto the sides. Look out here, this is the top 19 area for Arias guests, and then the slides and whatnot as you get out to the main areas. And down here to the right is looking down into the jungle pool. It's also the solarium, but more family friendly than what you'll typically find in solarium areas. Plenty of table seating here to my left, where you can enjoy your food or get some work done, whatever. More of these lounge chairs. It's beautiful views off the forward. Very nice size hot tub here. Just spent some time hanging out at the Yacht Club pool deck, and now it is time for the tea time here in the top sail lounge. Hello. I've never done this before, so I really don't know what to expect, but I hear it's quite the experience, so I'm looking forward to it. You can see they've got somebody playing keyboard over here, and there's somebody here on this trolley that makes their way around and delivers the tea. So stay tuned if you're as curious about this as I am.
Welcome to one of the highlights of the Yacht Club.
Awesome.
Okay?
Perfect. All right.
We have the Fiorito tea, Seakers tea, and Romeo and Juliet, English breakfast, mint tea, and Earl Grey.
I'll try the Romeo and Juliet.
Like
Thank you. So I've got the Romeo and Juliet tea coming. You can see here, depending on how strong you want your tea, you can do. This is 3 minutes for light, 4 minutes for medium, or 5 minutes for strong. We've also got some different options to go with your tea here. Brown sugar and your sugar cubes and your Splenda and some cream as well. I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna let it brew up, and I'll be back to share just how tasty it is. Stay tuned. In the middle time we got stuck, but light is done, strong is on its way. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour myself a nice cup of tea here. It's a very light colored tea. Not gonna lie, that's a much lighter looking tea than I anticipated. To my British friends or Irish friends or anybody who drinks more tea, we just drink good old Southern iced tea here where I'm from. So this is not my style. So if I'm doing it wrong, I'm sorry, but hopefully I'll do it justice. Cheers with a cup of. It's actually quite nice. It has a bit of a sweet flavor to it. The tea is certainly done. I wasn't sure how light it was. Was it strong enough? But no, there's definitely tea in there. Cream gives a little bit, of a smoother finish. I'm here aboard the MSC Seascape at sea on our way to Ocean Cay. Cheers, or whatever you say for tea. after a day of relaxing on the Yacht Club pool deck and just making the most of it, it is time for dinner here in the Yacht Club restaurant. For my appetizer this evening, I have the beef carpaccio with some Parmesan cheese, and it looks good. Very mild flavor. I'll probably put some salt and pepper on this, and that'll help because it is very mild. But overall, it's not the best I've ever had, but it's tender, it's light in flavor. Yeah, it's quite nice. I'll go with the very good on this.
I have the minestrone soup for my starter. It looks really chunky, lots of vegetables. Here we go. Wow, that's really, really tasty. You can really taste the beans in it. So Evan probably wouldn't like it because he doesn't like beans, but I think this is wonderful. Definitely yummy. One of the things that's really nice about MSC is that they make their own mozzarella. I'm not sure if they do on this ship, but I know they do on the Meraviglia, and it's fresh for sure. So I'm having the buffalo mozzarella caprese salad. The mozzarella is definitely nice and fresh. It doesn't really feel like it's going together though. I will try and have some with the pesto on the side, but it more or less just tastes like two separate things versus one dish together. So I will give it a fair.
Here we are at the Cora Theater for this evening's show, Young at Heart.
Please welcome to the stage your host, your cruise director, Pedro Serra.
Well, a very good evening, MSC family. How's everybody doing tonight?
If your husband's side of the family was on an episode of Survivor, who would you kick off first and why?
I would say my sister-in-law's Bev.
You have to decide which one?
Well, no.
Welcome back, Mr. Wood.
If your side of the family was on an episode of Survivor, who would your wife kick off first and why?
My side of the family, probably my sister-in-law. My oldest brother's wife was Beverly, probably.
Ding, ding, ding.
Well, we saw two shows. We saw the in-house production show, which was Young and in Love, and then we saw Love and Marriage. It's the first time we've seen that in a while. So, Young and in Love, what did you think?
I thought it was their best production show. I liked it.
I would agree with that. It was, of the three we've seen, that was, in my opinion, definitely the best of the three. And then Love and Marriage, what did you think of that?
And the first one we hadn't seen.
Yeah, that's true. We saw the other two. That was the first time we saw one that we haven't seen before. And Love and Marriage, what did you think of that?
It was good. It was funny. Not as funny as I remember them being in the past, but I guess it also depends on who's invited up, right?
That's true. Yeah, it was funny, but the people on the stage make a big difference, and they were kind of funny, but not as funny as some we've seen in the past. But overall, it was good.
Yeah.
I'm happy. Perhaps the best part of it all was the people we're sitting next to. This guy Barry was listening to this other guy on the other side. It was absolutely hilarious. He just he was ranting. somebody on a phone call about how terrible this cruise was. And then the best part was the show's starting, and so he finally gets off, finishes his phone call, but then he's ranting and there's not even anybody he's talking to, he's just ranting to himself. That was funny. That was perhaps the funniest of it all. So kids are in bed. We're gonna go out, enjoy the ship a bit more, and put a bow on it because we got one day left. Hopefully we'll be in Ocean Cay tomorrow. We'll see. It's gonna be a game time decision. Fingers crossed. Well, you can see from behind me, the good news is we made it to Ocean Cay. The bad news is it is cold. I'll give you guys a look at this beautiful Caribbean paradise. There's their iconic lighthouse there in the distance. And as we look out here, it is a beautiful island. I can see there's been a few additions since the last time we were here. So what sort of fun are we gonna get into today? I really don't know. I don't know how long we can stay off the ship, but Mackenzie and the kids haven't been here yet, so we're definitely gonna get off the ship. Gotta make the most of whatever time is left, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. So here we go. Making our way off the ship, taking the elevator down to deck 5, and then walk down to deck 4. Thanks, sir. Here we are in not so sunny Ocean Cay. It's windy, it's overcast, and it's not warm at all, but we're gonna make the most of it. All aboard today. It's 7 p.m., but I doubt many people will be out here at 7 p.m. this kind of weather. Officially at Ocean Cay. Back again. The good news is we'll be back in May, and I'm certain the weather will be warmer in May, in fact. Probably too warm. Continuing our way as we get closer to get a look at these residences here. We're gonna make our way to the left or right. There's an area for those that stay and work here. We're gonna be making our way down here to the bottom right corner, the Ocean House, and you can see currently we're right over here by Springer's Bar. See, this is where that lagoon lets out into the ocean here. We were just grabbing lunch at the Ocean House. It was too cold, it was windy. Service is a little backed up because they just opened for lunch. So we just said, we'll go to the Seakers food bar or whatever it's called and grab something quicker there. But it is not the perfect weather out here, guys. Might just be a relax on the interior of the ship kind of day. We'll see. Well, guys, here's the lagoon. We zigged when we should have zagged. So we got two choices. One, we can swim across the lagoon and be over there in no time, or we can walk around. See the beautiful seascape there across from the lagoon. Thanks, sir. There's the express line if all you want is burgers and hot dogs. Here we are. It's Seakers, the buffet. Can I have some peas and rice, please? Thank you. And some mac and cheese. I'll do pork ribs, Greek salad, coleslaw salad, all sorts of salads here. Bread options. It's pretty much all the same exact items from what you get on the ship. We're here to this smaller station. You got some dessert and fruit options. Different fruit options. And some more fruits over here. And that is it. After a very subpar lunch at Seakers Cove, or Seakers rather, we're gonna make our way back to the ship. Yes.
Come in.
All right.
Come.
Jay, look, we can get a ride.
Come.
You can warm up on here. Thank you, Maria.
Welcome.
All right. Now that is service right there. Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll see you in the yacht club. Thank you, Maria. It has been a rainy and cold day here at Ocean Cay. We at least were able to get off the ship and wander around for a little bit, and there was even some sunlight for about 30 seconds when it felt really nice, but then it started raining shortly after, and now it's just cold. I'm impressed that there are some people out here still enjoying this very cold weather. So I'm gonna make my way up to the room, see if Mackenzie wants to go thermal spa, then we'll go warm up for a bit before dinner. We are making our way up here up this beautiful crystal staircase on our way to the Yacht Club restaurant to have our final dinner in the Yacht Club restaurant. They have surf and turf tonight, so I'm very much looking forward to that. For my appetizer, I had the foie gras terrine. Probably said that completely wrong. Probably didn't get a single one of those 3 words correct. That's actually amazing. That's really good. A little bit surprised I got this, not even knowing what it was, but I'm happy I did because it is really, really tasty. So that is yummy. I'm gonna eat all of it, and off to a good start here, the final night at the Yacht Club restaurant.
I have the Asiago cheese fritters. That was really good. Reminds me of the fried cheese that I had when I was younger in Prague when I visited my brother. Definitely a yummy. I'm really excited for this broccoli cheese soup. Doesn't look very cheesy. I'm excited for it. I like broccoli, I like cheese, I like soup. The cheesiness doesn't really come through like it typically would, but it is still quite good. I'll give it a very good.
Tonight, the Yacht Club restaurant is a surf and turf. So usually surf and turf means steak and lobster. Fortunately, that's not what this is. This is steak and shrimp. Hair's all crazy. I stepped outside to watch a lighthouse show, and it feels like a doggone hurricane out there. It is crazy how strong those winds are. Plays pretty good. There's nothing remarkable about it. To their credit, it is cooked at perfect medium rare, so that's nice. So I'll go with very good on that. Feels silly to even review. This is the turf, guys. There's 2 of these. And that is indeed a piece of shrimp. I'm gonna go with the fair on this just because it's a piece of shrimp.
I'm excited. I love mushrooms. We're gonna try this truffle risotto. I could use a few more chunks of actual mushrooms, but it definitely has the truffle oil in it. This is extremely good, guys. Gordon Ramsay would be proud of the people on MSC right now. This is definitely a yummy.
It's taking a week to get it. Actually, not really, but it's the first time we're having it. So creme brulee, if you guys watch, you know this is my favorite. They have not had it in the Yacht Club this week, and I asked a special request that I could have it, and they were kind enough to get it from the MDR for me this evening. So I'm excited. I love creme brulee. Hits the spot. Very happy with this. It is not the best creme brulee I've ever had. Probably, I'm sure because it came from MDR, this wasn't cooked in this local kitchen, so it's a bit on the cold side. Not at the end of the world. I'm gonna go with very good on this. Not a yummy just because I know my creme brulee. This is not the world's best, but it is still good. I'm still gonna enjoy it. Finishing strong here in the Yacht Club restaurant and the MSC Seascape. Night 7. Bon appetit. Well, our final dinner at the Yacht Club restaurant is a wrap. It's probably my least memorable dinner of the tournament, but I did not go hungry. In fact, they don't have creme brulee at the Yacht Club restaurant, and I mentioned it to somebody, and they brought me some tonight. So truly grateful for that. But it's been an amazing journey. Making our way into the Atrium here at Deck 5. It extends up to Deck 8. You see here, it's beautiful. Bar here, the Seascape bar. This is the lifeline or the heartbeat of the ship. We're up here in Deck 8 looking down at the Atrium, but you can see there's the Do-Re-Mi mascot hiding. We see you, Do-Re-Mi. We see you. Hey! Our final Yacht Club gift here from Davide, the Yacht Club director. Let's see what it is. The world is a book, and those who do not travel read only one page. That is true. We hope we added a wonderful new page to your book. Wish you a safe return, and thank you for staying at the MSC Yacht Club. And it's more chocolates. Oh my gosh, so many chocolates. We don't need all these chocolates. Especially the last night, we're trying to go on a detox. You're not making it easy on us, Yacht Club. Nice thing about when the ship is moving, the swimming pools turn into wave pools. Sloshing around. Hello. Thank you. One final show in the Cora Theater before it's all over. One of the nice things you'll notice about MSC seats is some of these are wider than others. So If you got more to love, they got more to teach you.
How's everybody doing tonight? We want to wish you a safe trip home. God bless you all, and thank you for cruising with us. And again, a big round of applause for the entire crew of the MSC Seascape.
Well, the final show is in the books, and
I have a new favorite for the week.
yeah, I would say they finished with the best show. That was really good. They turned some acrobatics and horses tonight. Singing was great. That was definitely the best. So, last night, that's it. These things go by way too fast. 7 days, you blink and they're over. One last stroll through the Atrium, and this 7-day journey is over. Here we are. So if you're in the yacht club, one of the things you can do, you can see here, see that little circle right there? You can scan your yacht club badge or your wristband there, it turns green.
16 car seat.
And that means you get priority elevator ride. Now during peak times, this doesn't work, but what it means is now as I step onto the elevator, there will be no stops between here and the final destination. We have VIP elevator service. So it's not something we use very often. We definitely don't use it when there's a ton of people because we feel like that's inconsiderate, but there's moments where it comes in handy. So just something to be aware of there. If you are staying in the yacht club, you can get priority service on the elevators by using that little trick. I'm in the hallway, about to go in the room. One final time, 7 days on the MSC Seascape is a wrap. What an amazing journey. We love the yacht club. It is one of our absolute favorite experiences on any cruise ship. It's not the most amazing cruise ship though. It is quite great. It's not a bad cruise ship. It was last year ranked number 3 out of 10. So, and that didn't include the yacht club. So it's still a great ship, but it doesn't compare like the Icon. But the yacht club is on a level of its own. And this week just reminded us why we love it as much as we do. So gotta get up bright and early. I'll be back on this same ship in about 2 months. So looking forward to that. But for now, those of you stuck around for all this, really appreciate it. Really excited to share more of these journeys with you guys. And the next one is right back here in the Seascape. So if you're ready, I am. Let's go. Good morning. That skyline of Miami behind me can only mean one thing. All that's left is for us to disembark the ship. Can't wait to share more memories with you here on Family at Sea. Bon voyage. Thanks, sir. We are off the ship and at the terminal. I'm just waiting on our Uber. What an awesome adventure that was. Kate, what was your favorite part?
My favorite part was probably the kids club. My favorite part was like the mud buggies.
The mud buggies, that was fun. Mama, how about you? What was your favorite?
Yeah, that was good that whole day. But I think I like the fact that I took some time out and actually relaxed a little more this time versus running around, you know, and seeing everything there is on the show.
The relaxation was really nice. Since we've been on the Seascape before, there's a little less pressure to do everything because we've already done everything. So it was an amazing journey. Our Uber will be here in 1 minute. We're headed into Palm Beach International Airport and we are off. So thank you for being here. And yeah, till next time, guys. Bon voyage.